I don't think the problem with the new Snape images is just the actor. While I do think the casting is wrong for a lot of reasons, I think we have a much bigger issue that stems from not understanding the most important aspects of his character. When I picture Snape in the books, I do not picture someone who just looks stern or dressed in dark clothes. I picture someone much more haunting, much more gothic. Snape in the books has a very specific atmosphere around him. He is cold, bitter, dramatic, and eerie. In the books, Snape is generally described as thin, sallow-skinned, with a large hooked nose, yellow, uneven teeth, shoulder-length black hair that often looks greasy, black eyes, a generally curtain-like, gloomy presence, dressed in long black robes. Long black robes. Get those zippers out of here. That's why, for me, the recent images are not fully working. The hairstyle feels too ordinary, the outfit looks too clean, too modern, too controlled, in the wrong way. It doesn't have that unsettling, almost vampire-like silhouette that Snape should have. Snape should lean more into that Count Dracula direction. Not literally, but in his mood, shape, and presence. He should feel like a shadow, like someone who looks slightly unhealthy, slightly theatrical, slightly stuck in another century. The hair should feel heavier, longer, more severe. The clothes should feel more flowing, more high-collared, more gothic. There should be something about him that is elegant but, uncomfortable. So, to clarify, I'm not saying Paapa can't play Snape. I'm 100% sure Paapa will embody the characteristics and tone of Snape perfectly, because we cannot deny he is an amazing actor. I'm talking specifically about the visual interpretation we've seen so far, because with a character like Snape, the design matters a lot. Before he even speaks, you should already feel what kind of person he is. And that is very important because Snape isn't just the mean teacher. He's one of the most visually iconic characters in the series. His whole identity is tied to his dark, tragic, gothic energy and tragic past. If the styling doesn't capture that, the character starts to lose some of that power. He stops feeling like Snape's from the books and starts feeling like a different kind of character wearing Snape's name. So for me, the issue is not just casting. It's that the current look does not yet sell the full fantasy of the Snape I grew up imagining and watching in the movies. That is also how I feel about the entire show from the trailer. It just feels like it lacks that wonder and fantasy I feel while reading the books or watching the movies. But that is a story for another day. Thanks for watching.